Going on, y'all? Back with another one. This is Thursday Thrills 25. Thursday Thrills 25, 25. Back at it again. See how y'all doing, how y'all doing, how y'all doing, how y'all doing. He said, yo, what's up? That's someone earlier. Let me edit something real quick. It's not entertainment. Just gonna talk about some snow screenshots. Got everything set. Save and boom. Here we go. Rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. All right. Rocking and rolling. Well, there's some good news and some bad news. Good news is there's deals being made by Russia and US trying to get prisoners out. But bad news, one of them's getting 9 years in prison. Some people say 10 years. No, it's actually 9 years. I saw that while I was at the LBM Coliseum today over at Ramil's, and they was talking about it, and then it's just to fuck with the deals and whatever. And Biden, he's gonna get her out, the exchange. So he wants two people to come out. So because they're in the middle of the Ukraine war. You notice this is the things about to change and politically things like that. I'm talking about current events right now. So you got to be mindful. This stuff is always going to happen, no matter what. So if you really want to pay attention to what's going on, I suggest people just look what's happening. And the reason she got those years, man, it's just, I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, that's pretty much it. So, I'm just gonna like on pause this real quick and flicker it as I can, because I mean, I'm over here just like that. Okay. Damn, private that video. The fuck? Private the video. Oh well. All right. I'll signal to people if they want to come out or whatever. Yeah, I was talking about Nigerian superpower last night, and then Sunday Madness 32. Okay, Sunday Madness 30. Yeah, 32 will be on the way. Normal time. Y'all be ready for that. It's a free for all topic. But yeah, Thursday Thrills. I just want to talk about the Gardner situation, her exchange for being in prison for 9 years or 10 or whatever. Everybody's talking about it. And it's just like I said this, and I said this again. I said this before. I said this again. Why would anybody deal with that? You know what I mean? Or would anybody deal with that? It just goes to show you that things have changed, times changes. All right, salute, it's good, Tampa, it's good. But it's just like what I've said when I said it before, and I say it again. It's one of those things that you got to get into. What time is it? And it's just how it's how what it is. And shouts out to Charles, man. He got 100 people in the room. Thank goodness. That's his first time he get a lot. He gonna get a lot of views off of this. He was talking about Mary Brown. And Melly Monaco says she going 40 minutes. Ain't nobody studying that. And France 24 is talking about Alex Jones. I want to speak on his weak ass too. So since we're talking about Brittany Garner, she's gonna get out because you know how US is, they're gonna get their own. and they'll give him the two Russians, whatever. It's been confirmed and deals. And I saw that over at Mills. I'm like, while I was watching Ramil's LB Coliseum, they was talking about some bullshit over there. And I was just looking at that. It came on my phone and she was sentenced, but that don't mean anything. She'll be gone. She'll be freed. They'll exchange. They'll make a deal. InfoWars hosts ordered to pay 4.1 million for falsely claimed Sandy Hook massacre. Talking about Alex Jones. Yeah, they putting the heat on his ass right now. As France 24 is talking right now. I don't know who's going live. Yeah. Yeah. What's her name? Nikki Pope. Shouts to Cookie for sharing that stream, but I ain't gonna participate in that. Latinx Batgirl, first trans actress sidekick gets canceled. Oh wow. I shouldn't have said trans, my fault. Don't get offended, people, if y'all watching on the playback. I'm just saying, but men recognize women brokenness from a mile away. Ah, blah 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 blah. Lapeef bullshit. I ain't gonna screenshot their weak asses. That ain't worth my time. Okay, first YouTube gaming stream topic tech. That's the nigga that I subscribe to. He talks about gear and stuff too, but he has some good stuff. And it's just like, hey, it is what it is. It's just a mouse sounds. You know, it's 82. I mean, it's 8:22 right now, so it's pretty much the same old, same old. The Black Panther 4 years of lies, my hand report, man. This fuck nigga ass coon, man. Like, who cares? Fuck that nigga. I don't know why Rodney loves that nigga. They so brainwashed. Step one: timestamps. Timestamps are the utmost important. Any threat, hint, or subliminal. Oh, my fault. I didn't mean to read that. Okay, my fault. Just want to say fuck off. Okay, my fault. I apologize. I was reading someone's shit. I'll give it a like. All right, salute, salute. Okay, but we're gonna talk about. I think we're gonna talk about the Brittany Gardner. I think that's important because that's gonna start the whole more wars like that. So Mary Brown. I know who that is. I remember him from back in the day. He's a nobody. But the deal with the 5-year old got from Mace was a lot more. Yeah, I seen that clip with Gilly. That was a good one with Mace, and Mace looks decent. He looks the same old same, but it spells with Mase. I thought it was like Mace with a C, but it's put a S instead. Interesting name, Mace. Yeah, he was a trip back in the day in the 90s. I remember him. A lot of people hate that dude, man. You're not white. Latins are races of black speak on black platforms. Yeah. They're brainwashed. They think they're white. Well, see, Nathaniel knows that. That's why no one dates him, and that's the problem. Yeah, man, it's sad out here. I'm just looking at my who I'm subscribed to and looking at stuff. It's great shit, great shit, great content. It's just really is what it is. Oh, Mr. Edward X. Oh man, I gotta catch some of his joints. How I quit 5 jobs in 1 year. Here's what happened next. Chris Sanders is a damn fool. He always talking about himself. To be released, Boosie goes after Brittany Griner sentenced to 9 years in Russia prison. Well, she's gonna get off anyway because you know how America is about that. GDN gets banned from Twitch. Is that the guy that talk about the racist? But he gets banned from Twitch. Yeah, that's the one to try. Yeah, he's an interesting character, but I like dude. He's a young man that's inspiring and showing people. He's from Georgia. He's from Atlanta. Well, that's bullshit. I don't think Red knows the context. The reason y'all talking about it late, y'all mad late. She's gonna get off, bro. She gonna get out. That's a woman. They ain't gonna let us stay over there. They'll let a dude before they let a woman stay over there. That ain't gonna happen. That's just gonna put pressure on traveling. And most of those WNBA players, they're not gonna go overseas again. That's gonna hurt a lot of foreign overseas markets. What they're trying to do, like what the NBA has been trying to do, they want their players back in America. That's what's going to happen, and it's going to crush every country. They're going to look stupid at the end. I said Putin's going to win this. Get the fuck out of here. That motherfucker is done. Okay, you're losing power. America's dirty. They play that dirty media, and they're going to say y'all the bad guys, and outside of it, it is what it is. And his playoff numbers are extremely incredible to my Bill Ross. Shouts out to Two Raw for Sports. He does a great job covering that. I could have covered it and it'd been something. I said, nah, it is what it is. So it's not really much. I mean, y'all gotta understand this stuff is actually good, great content coming up. And pretty much I'm not really hurt by it. I'm just simply impressed. It's just like that just goes to show you I'm glad I'm doing this, and I mean, I may go a little longer today because I want to see who's gonna come through tonight. If not, I can cut it short because Thursday thrills usually be 2 to 3 hours. So I give y'all this whole spiel, who's gonna come in and whatever. Because if no one else ain't talking about it in they streams, I'm gonna be streaming for a bit, and I ain't not just a live stream, just this, just talking to y'all content wise. And I've been watching GTA content because I ordered a old PSP game. I think the Liberty Stories, and I got the Platinum Edition. I did have the greatest hits, but one of the CDs cracked. I had it for years. The very first one I had, it worked, and it cracked on me, broke on me, because the whole glass thing. And then I got another one from the store from Fry's years ago. Had that for the longest, and then I got this one, and it's pretty interesting. But here's the difference: the save data is different. If you get the platinum edition, the greatest hit, they're two different saves. They're not really the same data. I got the 300 something kilobytes. The other one's 288 kilobytes. So that lets me know that's the type of game that I have to deal with, right? So when you're dealing with that particular game, like I'm glad I purchased it. I think I purchased this one from eBay, and I gotta play the story in that one. See, I gotta finish all the series, and I want to try that definitive edition. I'll let y'all know. I'm gonna do San Andreas first, and then I'm gonna do Liberty Stories right around the same time. I'm gonna do San Andreas the whole time. Liberty Stories like mission. I'm gonna do all the side quests, and then I'll get in with the story, and get done with San Andreas because that ain't gonna be long. San Andreas, I'll do the side quests, of course. That's gonna be all summer. I'm gonna get all the Grand Theft Autos out of the way and tell you about the definitive edition and what I've seen. My recollection. I'm not gonna go by fake fans' viewpoints. I'm gonna go by my viewpoint. It's not bad. The old shit is the old shit. I've played the old versions, what they were. You can get them from stores on disc, but the one if you want to play compatibility games, I recommend Xbox if they have the Xbox version. PlayStation's kind of hard because they on some bullshit. If they have backwards compatibility, we would have been they would have been on cloud nine, but they fucking up. I was done with them. Once they announced the 5, I was done with them. Now I got the PS4. I can replace this with a new Xbox. I was thinking about it. I said, you know what? Let me get hooked up on it because I'm so addicted to the Rockstar games like that. And these take me back in the day when I was on YouTube. And that's just the thing. That's just the thing. And I was been looking at content lately. I'm subscribed to a professional and them guys talking about them lore videos of these characters. Always love lore, and I know the lore of the story of these games. When I used to play them back in the day, I already understood it was very simple. It's pretty much you're just getting a feel to it. I don't know why people don't understand that, and that's just part of it. That's just part of it. And I'm just telling y'all, man, I was addicted to it, and I say, let me start playing these games again. And it just shows you what time it is. So as what I'm saying, like I've expect people to just come in here like a little later because we're already 15 minutes in, so it's 8:30 right now because because when it's 10 something, that's a lot of time, and I'm glad I'm doing this content now. Everybody's getting their feels in right now. So Brittany Gardner, Phoenix Mercury's best, I guess. It's just like, hey, I don't see the point people are tripping about it. She's gonna get out. She's gonna get out. Let's just keep it real. It's just you just gotta look at things for what it is. I'm not tripping, man. Like I'm not tripping off of what people have seen. This been going on for like months and months, and it just shows you what time it is, man. I'm just looking at content right now. YouTube is kind of dry. It's been dry for the last couple of weeks and months after certain niggas exploded and all that. There's a phase to it. So you're pretty much dealing with the same shit all over again. You know, I'm not tripping off of anything. So yeah, so in private that's a 2 hour. Let me put this over here. He got Franklin with a beard. Mine's got the Wolf Van Dyke. I got the social club account to the game like I did in 9 years ago when I played this game. Does he have a tattoo the back of his neck? Because that's my Franklin has that the back of his neck. I usually do Michael first on 3 away. He going with the minigun. He did. I did exact same thing. Minigun. I always do that all the time. Minigun or explosive weapons or assault rifle. When I did it 9 years ago, it was assault rifle. Now I did the minigun, and then I did that with a rail gun. What this guy did. That was smart. Ain't gonna be no problem no more, Frank. Yeah. So we got. You can easily switch to Trevor and then do Franklin last. And I'm just looking at stuff, man. Like it's just wild, man. And that's the shit that you see. But just people just being in general, man. Like I understand that people love doing different things and talking about it. But yeah, Brittany Garner is one of the biggest stories right now. I'll say sports. And a lot of people say she's not important. I was like, well, she's important to national security. She's important to certain people. But if it was us, oh, they don't give a shit. They tell you suck it up, nigga. Go the fact that you just weak. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why people don't understand. They don't give a fuck about us like that. We gotta be mindful of that. And quite frankly, that's a good thing. We just gotta understand that this is the type of stuff you're dealing with. Let me hold this right quick. Hold this controller right quick. Yeah, I got a lot of shit to look. I'm just looking at it. I recently got a what's the achievement I got on Xbox on this? I believe is the modded car. I should have had that earlier in the game, but I didn't. It's been a minute since I played this since 4 years ago on PlayStation. I can play this on PlayStation if I want to. I want to try to download it. I know it's a lot, but I don't even know if I want to play it on PlayStation. That's the thing. That's too much time consuming, overheated and everything. Yeah, I had Grand Theft Auto 5. Man, if I played that shit on PlayStation, it wouldn't be the same. I prefer it on Xbox. And ever since then, I'm like, I'm good. I already know, but I don't even want to use the guidebook, but I prefer it. I'm trying to get a new one. That shit wild, bro. And that's too much time consuming too. Yeah, yeah, that's time consuming. This one's time consuming. But yeah, it's just like I've been looking at that type of content for a minute. So I've been on. I think what's the last stream that do the GTA? Guinness Walker. He does great lore vids. Him and professional, they do great pre-recordings. I was like, man, that's nice. And I always like that type of content. I was like, that content is like you talk about it. And I recently saw like a little Lamar, the guy that played Lamar, and Solo that played Franklin. They was on this game something a gaming channel, and they was doing interviews, and they reviewed the San Andreas, the original, because I used to play the original back in the day in '07, and I remember it first came out in 2004, and I remember he was talking about the racism in the '90s in LA. That's very true, and they experienced it. It was a little different. He said the pull up show up came up later. That he said that came later. They always did drive bys back in the day. So he was right. So they did drive bys, but here's the thing: that pulling up to the outside of wheel, he said that came later, and he's right, and he's very accurate. And then one of them said they used to crip back in the day. See, that proves him and his cousin Young Melee fuck with that blue rag. So basically, he's saying the families is based off the Crips, which makes sense. They're the oldest and they're the ones Rockstar wants you to play the green. At first, they was gonna wear orange, kind of like the Hoover Gang, but they switched it to green. And I understand why, like Kelly Parkish type, and that lets me know about the families now. I know people on YouTube try to say they're based off the brothers. In a way, yes and no, but technically, it's okay to be them. And you have a lot of people that had Crip channels that there are associates had a lot of Crip channels like those mods, those multiplayer mods and Sanders. I don't know if y'all remember back in '07 on YouTube. I used to see a lot of them shits all the time. I used to watch them from '08 and back in the day, and them things was on fire before they shut that shit down. And it's pretty much Solo confirmed it. And then the balls is basically like the Bloods, they was all one until the split. They all know each other. So if you look at GTA 5, it's basically where LA is now. And further out, a lot of said they still game, but nah, they don't game bang like they used to. They game bang based off bullshit and drugs and everything else because the cartels and all that. They bang other races, but not each other. They kill each other. They kill each other with the same colors. I do know that for a fact because that's been going on for years and years. Even when I was in the workplace, someone told me that, and I knew that was from LA. Told me that, and he's correct. They're doing it because there's no other options to kill, so they're trapped into their own delusional bullshit, and they think this is their turf, this is this, and this is that. You're pretty much stuck where you are. You just don't have any options. That's just the thing. So, reason I'm talking about these two games, particularly, they're the most popular and they had the most sales. San Andreas was the one with $1 million years and years ago. It was standard for a long time on YouTube. And the reason I'm breaking this down to y'all in Thirsty Thrills is I think that was standard proof a long time ago when I had my old channel. Until GTA 5 came out, and I'll never forget the year that my channel's already been gone. My first one, this is my second channel. And I remember this years ago when it came out, 2013, that year. I'll never forget. This is the second year of the second channel, this channel. When I got that game in October and they was gonna put the online feature, there was no heist and none of that. Kind of like a GTA 4, right? But this game, They added more. When they put it on the next gen consoles, that's what kind of changed everything. And that's when the crossover. I didn't get PlayStation 4 till like what 2015. I was playing this for like 2 years straight from 2013 to the next year. It was a year after, and then it was like 2 years, and actually 2 years, like 2 to 3 years, like 2015, before I switched in the winter. I was playing it on PS3, and then going back PS4, playing different games. I was not playing Grand Theft Auto 5 and PS4 only till like 2018. And when I got into the older games like GTA 3, I 100% that in October, and I still got the proof of those trophies in that in the account. I 100% that game before. If I 100% this a definitive edition, that lets you know it's very simple. They just updated the graphics, so the gameplay is not bad. So that lets me know I still got to use the guide for that online. So I've been busy with other things too besides video games and CERN. I'm just getting back into the series. So I'm just like saying, man, this takes me back, man. GTA 6 is gonna be very interesting, very economic, like, because this is gonna change a lot. Yeah, women are being praised. You see it in video games and movies. I've been saying this shit last year. This is gonna be the new norm. And this they've been wanting to do this years and years ago, but now they finally got it because since Obama's out of office, now they pushing it forward. They're gonna continue this for long term. So y'all better get ready. Y'all better get ready for YouTube. That's standard. And I think Wacky was saying that this past Sunday, last Sunday, um, the Sunday that we was talking about that discussion, they're standard proof. And 2 Sundays ago, he talked about it like we said the same thing. So yeah, they got the game now. They got it sold up. If you want to talk about anything, that's really what you want to hear and be promised. I'm not saying that people should think about it, but I think Red said, "Is there racism in 2022?" Yeah, it's always racism in 2022. I'm like, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. I don't know. Y'all living under the rock. And shouts out to her. I had to share shit. People been living under the rock. You know what I'm saying? Like it always exists. I mean, she lied right now. She had a lot of people shouts out to her. Daughters of the Confederacy BMT got caught up on a live with Bannerman Kivo. Yeah, I gotta check that out. Yeah, that's that's pretty much, you know. Is she talking about BMT from the Black Males something? Is it Black Men's Travels or is she talking about the businessman talks? I'm very interested because you got two guys named that. Yeah, I posted that on the community tab with Brittany Garner. Grinder, I mean Grinder, whatever her name is. I keep calling her Garner. It's Grinder. Excuse me, y'all. If I say Garner, y'all forgive me because her name kind of throws me off. It's Grinder. Brittany Griner, weird ass name though. I think she's from Jersey, if I'm not mistaken, because I know she's from Jersey because I've seen an interview with her and they lock her ass up. That's that old hash weed. My dad was saying that we had a conversation. That's that old hash weed. So it's pretty much you're seeing what you get, and yeah, people using old drugs. Shit. Like, what the fuck's going on with you niggas? What the fuck is going on with you niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas be on some bullshit. And y'all just be talking all types of shit. But I'm just not feeling y'all for some reason. Y'all just be on like some mad shit. Like, hey, what's going on here? Yeah, I'll snack on these later. But yeah, I'll get some water later. Get my refreshments out. Hair stop itching and shit. And that's how I'm gonna look at it. You know, when okay, I watch these watch laters later. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't see if Devin comes on. I gotta see. I gotta check out my boy Platinum. I'm gonna shout him out in the chat. Long time no see. Yeah, man. Corey Holcomb. Yeah, I'm just looking at it. Yoki Stir. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna look at Corey Holcomb. I'm gonna look at him first because I know I'm into my Grand Theft Auto shit. I'm gonna look at him because I got that 10 days Epsilon program with Michael DeSanta right now, and that shit is annoying because the last time I'll tell you a secret about this. It's based off Scientology. I want to tell y'all something about that. The reason I'm glad he put that in this game and they was making fun of this little cult. They had it in the original San Andreas, but then I knew what Chris looked like. I said, wow, when I very first played it, I would say 2013, that's some wild shit. You had to find them cars. You have to wear the roads from what 10 days if y'all play GTA 5. I'm the ones that's in the audience y'all listening. And I was looking at that. I was like, you had to spend a lot of money, but you know what I did at the end though, the unknown truth? Always take the money. I never got that tractor and I never fuck with that tractor. I always took the money and start killing them or flee or whatever. And this best way to flee and just take the money. I mean, that's the smart thing to do, to be honest with you, because you get a feel of what's going on. And I'm just like, wow, bro. That shit's wild. And then you just get what you get. That shit's wild, man. Like, I've never thought anything of it. And that just goes to show you that this game's wild sometimes. Now I'm just looking at it for what it is. But it's hilarious though at the same time because I'll tell you the secret. All three characters in this game has three cults. Franklin's got the one by his aunt's house, and it's called the Children of the Mountain. That is somewhat of a cult. It's a church. And then the cult, the cannibalism altruist. If you take four hitchhikers, it introduce a cutscene, and Trevor does kill them all. You do get money. It's just like it's similar to Michael's Unknown Truth. You get all the money, you kill all the cannibals, and you get all the everything. You get weapons, armor, and money. That's a plus, and all that shit. And they paid you, but they didn't pay you enough, and then they want to tell you you're invited. Because Trevor is like a half cannibal, pansexual type character, but that's a whole nother story on Trevor. I'll get in a future stream about him. But the voice actor said he's that's very difficult to play him, but it's the sheerness of the character of who he is. And he brought it out and he said, hey, it was wild. Even the guy that played Franklin told you that he used to smell with the underwear trying to play that character. He put his all in that character and it got $1 billion out of it. That thing made $1 billion. And that just shows you where people are. But I'm just saying, for that particular video game that made $1 billion, you got to look at the wildness of these voice actors go through, and that's pretty much what I'm seeing right now. And video games has changed. I'm just talking about media, for example. That's part of current events, and then I talk about the politics, sports, and all that stuff. You're seeing what's going on, and people doing these crazy streams, but they can talk about what they want to talk about, and you got the ones that's beefing. It's good content, but it ain't great content because no one gives a shit. It's a controversy, and I call bullshit. No, it does not. It only sells with certain individuals. See, I can do that too, but it's bullshit content. That's how people get their channels taken down. Somebody gotta have to do some positive and negative every now. I do a little bit of both, but my shit's a little positive 95% of the time when it comes to Wednesday content. Thursday and Sunday is a free for all. Thursday is like we can talk real talk about real things, politics, whatever, sports, whatever. Sunday's free for all. You can talk about anything. I just don't want to go too crazy. If you want to come at me, that's why we call it Sunday Madness. It can be about anything. So we address certain individuals Thursday is when we really address people. The start of a Sunday because it's a thrilling Thursday. So it's just Thursday talk because it's better than Friday talk. Because see, if I did Friday special madness, it'd be like Sunday madness. Because Friday, everybody wants to go crazy on Friday. See, Friday, I don't really stream like that. You have to understand. On Fridays, when I used to do that, and when I used to do that particular content, that was a time when the pandemic, when people was bored with shit, right? And I can look back at those streams, what I did. It's pretty much I did about 7 of them. Like it's not really much. I did about 7 of them, and I did my thing. I mean, the most I did was like what 10 hours. Like that was on a different stream deck in the software. So I told you, and I was using different microphones then. So don't even ask me why I've upgraded where I'm at now. So I look at my old streams and they're classics to me. You know, they always usually be good. If you see them, you see them. If you don't, that's it. I'm not really I'm not really tripping off of that. So yeah, man. I know people are upset, and that's just how it's gonna be every now and then. But everybody's doing their thing, man. I just don't like the fact that we see this a lot. So why do yeah? This woman was in the chat. I was reading. My fault. I didn't mean to read her chat in the chat room. I'm just over here live streaming, just doing my shit. But that's the thing. People are gonna do what they're gonna do on content. So I'm just over here talking to y'all. Got my stuff underway, and I think okay, so was it 2 to 3 business days? I had one that sales engineer talking about some headphones. I said, man, I'll probably get them tomorrow. I might get some of them tomorrow. I'm gonna use that for Sunday. I'm gonna test them out if it's gonna block sound or some shit. We'll see on the playback because the ones I'm using they're solid, but they ain't the best. I'll tell you that right now. They ain't the best. It could be that because I was listening to some of our records. It's a lot of bleed. So I ain't been watching tech stuff. I've been chilling with the Grand Theft Auto content, video game content, and combination of the everything else. Now the news I kind of slack off. I need to see what's going on in the news and what's up with that. Yeah, let me get off the platinum for a minute because I want to see what's going on because I was watching France 24 like religiously. Oh, they put posts on your thing on the subscription. They show videos posts, but yeah, hers is at 9 o'clock. Okay, it's pretty cool. They think Ty's gonna straight. Are part of your poly relationship. If another man is included, you're a rainbow. Y'all play too much. Yeah, that's true. Shouts out to Tasi for saying that. Yeah, it's true, man. It's true, and I can't refute what he was saying right there. Let me start putting Alvin Preach in. I'm gonna get some laughs in. I'm glad he covered the Samsung Q2 9U, I believe. Whoever her husband is, man, she's a good content creator. That's his wife. Wow. He got taste, but she's from Miami. Yoki's from Miami. Someone says she's from New Orleans. No, that woman's from Miami. That's a Miami woman. I can tell culture wise. They love their guns in Florida. Let me see something real quick. Here's what we're gonna do. Right behind Corey. Alvin preaches political satire. That's all they are. So we got 15 videos. Okay, let's. Damn. Areas description. There is, but I'm just looking at here like Edwin's. Okay. Oh, he's playing Watch Dogs 1. Oh, I got that game on PlayStation 2. I'm not PlayStation 4 and Xbox. Hell, I got the disc. I still got it. I deleted number 2, create some space for Grand Theft Auto 5. So, but yeah. Yeah, Watch Dogs, the first game is the shit. There's some content I need to watch. Yeah. There's some content I can watch later. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Yeah, let me watch my niggas. Yeah, I put the Grand Theft Autos on the bottom because I get tired of gear videos every now and then. Yeah, I already done talked enough. I know about them. I watch them. Don't get me wrong. I'll just get around to it. That's it. I love Watch Dogs. Y'all just don't know. That's a whole nother beast. That's hacking straight up. I played the second game. I got that on PlayStation 4 right now on disc and the Xbox version. Mine's up on PS4. I can play that any now and then. If I get tired of Witcher 3, I'll go back to play Watch Dogs just to fuck around. You know what I'm saying? I can play that for the winter and all that. All that shit, all that driving, yeah, hacking and all that. That's my thing. I play that on the PlayStation until I get that new controller, you know. I'll purchase that. That's gonna be my next purchase next week. I'm gonna try to get that camouflage, and then I already got a cord for it. So I'll be back in swinging motion. Ain't that much on PlayStation I would play, because in the morning I always play it in the morning. I go and do something, and then outside of that, I'm just good on the rest of the way. So enough of stuff like that in the game. I got talking about let's talk about what's part of the game. Like these cults, man, like in GTA 5, I was looking at it, I was like, they have not changed a bit. And all three characters have them. Now the Epsilon program was crazy. This is one out of all the three, that's the craziest one. You do get money at the end, but that's just based like what you see in culture in real life or things like that. That goes on. People will lie and scam. They show them in video games, like open world games, and you got open world games trying to compete with Rockstar. A lot of people said Rockstar Empire is dying. No, it's not, because nobody can do it better than Rockstar. Rockstar just did it. They already peaked. Now other companies trying to compete with that. It takes a minute. See, if Rockstar gets more studios, they get bigger. They ain't done. Once you make $1 billion, it's hard to go back. You can't go backwards. You got to go forwards. Not these fake fans telling you how to do your content and all this other stuff. Just like you see on the internet, you gotta be careful who you listen to and who you praise and all that. You gotta have a mind of your own. So it's quite naturally to say that people are gonna pick and choose what they're gonna see and what they want to hear. And that's just the thing about people. And you can't get mad what's going on normally, right? Let me take the pad off for a minute. And you see this pretty much of everything else. And that's just what it boils down to. So when people try to persuade anything, and that's just how I look at it. And then, and they just want to be the center of attention all the time. But normally that doesn't always work. Let me pad this up for a minute. Yeah, got the white noise in. Okay. Yeah, tweak it a little bit. On to Yeah, I might have to give me a new. I gotta see what's compatible though. I'm gonna keep this as my recorder, but this one I'm live streaming with this as we speak. I'll be on a hunt for an interface or two. I don't know about PreSonus. I'm not gonna. I like them, but then I don't like them at the same time. They ain't the only option. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna do my own research, and then I'm gonna see for what it is. It's a lot of good ones. I would love to have a mixer. I think I want to try a mixer. I'm gonna test some shit out. Once I test the mixer, I'm gonna keep this interface. This is the one that's compatible. But I ain't worried about compatibility. I just want to see if this works. You know what I'm saying? Like, got my Sony headphones on deck. I ain't switching on mic. I can have two mic lines if I want to talk to y'all or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the thing. But I kind of like this one I got in my hand right now. It's not pretty much bad or anything. So let me move this shit out of the way. This is my set down. Yeah, set that down. It's got a clip in it. Yeah, I like that. I like the carrying case with that. Ugh, I'm starting liking this one way more. And this is my go-to for every Thursdays because I use a different one. Yeah, everybody's chilling at night. I'm gonna turn these windows up a little bit. So almost an hour. We're just talking, and then most of this video games and stuff. Thursday thrills. I talk about random stuff, so get used to it. Like I said before, I said begin, but you see this stuff, and like I'm going back to the reminiscing my days when I was a lot younger, playing Grand Theft Auto games. I'm having that nostalgia moment, and the new GTA 6 is gonna come out. Like I said, they ain't gonna play it. I call bullshit until if they reuse the same characters from GTA 5 and certain things, they ain't gonna be talking shit about it until 2 years later. They're gonna be biased against the female protagonist. There's gonna be a fan base. It's gonna split people that support Rockstar, and Rockstar's gonna look at that fan base as stupid, and they're gonna side with the woman. Watch. I just know. I just know how the world is, bro. Anything they're gonna add, they're gonna bring problems. It's just pretty simple. It's just that simple. Like y'all can't tell me about stuff that I already don't know. It's pretty much the same old shit. Like you got to expect the bullshit coming, and that's just bottom line. Like y'all can't tell me that most of the time people are just gonna not ignore that. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna ignore the shit. We're not gonna ignore the shit. It's just inedible to understand that you gotta get it, man. And you got to pretty much understand what the plight is. Let me see something real quick. And yeah, let's see something real quick. I was typing in this in the search. I won't play nothing in the background. I hate these forums that got these goddamn advertisement clips. Man, he's so stupid. Yeah, get out of here. Except, yeah, we'll get back to it later. We'll get back to it later. So yeah, man. Yeah, I was just looking at it like just chilling, and they was talking about the grinder. I was like, damn, what's wrong with them? They're late. He said niggas are finished. Uh-oh, Ty City about to go in. Ty City about to go in. I know that nigga about to go in. Shit, it's gonna be hilarious. Talk about AMS. Yeah, we always clown niggas, man. I know Platinum doing his thing, and like I said, he getting his view. No, Platinum's Platinum. Platinum gonna get what he is. He talks about what he talks about, and it's gonna work for him. I'm gonna get my shit. It's gonna take me a minute because if I do enough of these, that's it. Oh, they'll push it to what 9:15? Okay, cool. When we get tricked into sex, Talk Heavy Podcast. Shouts out to them and then Devin Wade. Yeah, I watch them all the time. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, Ty City about to go in at 9:30. So I don't know if I'm gonna catch him right away, but I'll catch him on the tail end. You know, I'll catch him on the tail end later because I don't know if people were gonna come through. If they want to come through, that's fine. I'll drop it like I normally do if you have opportunity. But if not, I'm just gonna go through. And then the next hour, if no one wants to come through, I'm just offering. I'll pin it if y'all feel like talking because my max is like I'll say 3 hours. I ain't gonna do no 4 hours and shit. You want to go 4 hours? That's fine. We're gonna end it right there. So people are gonna talk about it. Normally, I just do this whatever. And yeah, y'all see me on the stream yards and things like that. That was last year. I don't really care because I am not gonna spend 290 like every year. I'm just not because I was focused on getting my shit and just being prepared. What's about to happen? What's going to happen? So I'm not tripping. Yeah, I got my cable tie over here. I just moved. But like I said, man, like the Brittany Grinder thing, is pretty much it. That's all I wanted to talk about the first half of the night. Then the rest I just talk about video games and things like that. But what I'm seeing right now, everything's changing. You see it in politics. You see what's going on in the Georgia election. I see in the campaign ads against Warnock, uh, what's her name, Stacey Abrams, and also Kemp. That's just basically what's going on, and I'm just looking at it like that's the future that we got to hold. You know what I'm saying? So the women is taking over, and then the abortion stuff that's gonna. And I told dudes, don't celebrate. It can come back to bite you in 2024 because they're gonna reverse some of the shit. They may not call it Roe reverse Wade. They can call it something else. Like I said this last Sunday. I know Wack was saying that he heard what I was saying. Yeah, it's they can do that shit. I'm not saying they ain't gonna do it. They will do it because look what they did getting rid of it. It ain't about no government, changing. They says no need. No, they got rid of it because it's about money. They would have kept it. Biden would have kept it. And I agree with what he was saying. Like, it was Biden. No, it was money. It was the reason they got rid of it was money. They didn't want to deal with that. They didn't mind legalize it federally. So you can't use state this and that. No, no. This is about money. They're not paying these bitches. Once dudes start celebrating, that's the death nail in your coffin. So you got to be careful. No matter which party does it, they're going to have to reverse it. Why? Because the other side of the party wants it back. It's about money. They can give that way money real easily. So you're pretty much stuck in it. So they're not going to reverse it all the way, but they will reverse it near future wise. So pretty much you got to think about what you're doing. Like most people are not going to just accept that. You know what I mean? They're not going to accept that feat. Now I understand people are it is what it is. So I understand, man. I understand. It takes a minute. It takes a minute. So y'all better be mindful of what you're listening to. So people are gonna be people regardless of who they talk to or whatever, and you got to be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. So me knowing that is standard proof. So I'll set my head over here. I had to take that motherfucker off. But that's how you got to look at things. You got to look at it from that perspective and that motive. So if you're going to be that person, be that wise person longevity wise. So you got to understand like those laws will come back, cuz politics is like up and down with me cuz I believe, even though they can get rid of it for just a minute, but I highly doubt it cuz look at 2024. They're trying to push the females to run the country. So if they're going to run the country, the country's already in collapse already and it's hanging on the thread. No one really cares, to be honest with you. It's already been through. People know where they stand at and people show their hands. See, 2020 showed everybody showed what their real hand was. They was hitting it all them years until something catastrophic happens. The reset was already in. Now you got to deal with it. See, it ain't like what it was decades ago. That shit died, bro. See, old YouTube was beyond Wild Wild West. We said what the fuck we want to say, but now the censorship has been going on since probably 10 years of this second channel this very channel that's been created by me. So I had another channel and it was gone. People ask me, no, it got destroyed by bitch niggas back in 2012, 10 years ago. I had to create this one as a fail safe and it became successful after that. It's nothing you can do. I came at a time where this shit mattered and it was unpopular. I'll say this again. I'll say it before I say that's when it mattered. Nowadays, people's getting bullshit views. They think those are good views. They're good views, but they're trash views, and they'll be forgettable in the next 5 to 10 years. People ain't gonna watch shit. Even with people with less views, are gonna get more views in the future. Because see, YouTube's system is biased. It's broken. It's not a great website. And if I go somewhere else and people listen to me, y'all gonna be looking stupid. You'll get views. People will listen. I may get 100 views. Y'all don't know that because people gonna pick and choose what they're gonna hear and see. So I'm saying YouTube is just mainstream brainwashing, ran by bots and idiots. That's what you got, and people don't want to admit that, but it's the truth. It's the truth because a lot of times you got motherfuckers that think they know shit, but they don't know a damn thing. Like I know about this site way more than y'all. That It don't work like that. They will always pick and choose what the fuck they're gonna look at. Y'all gotta fucking understand that and quit trying to act like it's something different. No, motherfucker, acting like brand new. No, this shit's always been that way. It's just been corrupted by stupid motherfuckers that want to co-sign the shit. That's what I'm tired of. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as if y'all want to come through, but I'm just gonna set it out. The door's open, the gates are open over here. I ain't got no issue because I ain't got much time. So, I can do it. We can talk for like 3 hours or something like that. That's my max. But yeah, because when we talk about things like that, it's pretty much the same old same shit. I understand that people don't like certain individuals, and you see it all the time on YouTube. So it's not the beefing; it's just people just gonna be who they are. You see it on bigger YouTube platforms, and people just be like, "That's just the thing." You gotta understand, this stuff is not going away. It's a huge process of what people are going through. Excuse me, my sinus acting up because I just came out of the shower earlier. Nerves popping and itching. Y'all gotta forgive me for that. Let's see about this arm wrestling. I'm just looking at what they were saying. Yeah, he's towards you and vertically. Okay. You have to move it fast that feet you'll feel it in your muscle after a few rounds. It's scary, my cat. This isn't Wii Sports. Oh man, people try different methods. Okay. Yeah. Let's look at that GTA forums. Yeah. Let's see what my checklist is looking like. I try not to listen to. I've been listening to Weiss Network TV. It's got all them rock star. I can always go to the news thing and just, I already 100% GTA 5. That's like my fifth time 100%. I believe it's my fifth time 100% this game. Play this multiple times, 100% it 5 times, beat it 5 times. One of my personal favorites. Like it's in the top three. Only reason I gave it top three, not because of the story, but the gameplay. Also, the character switching. A lot of people hate the character switch. And honestly, dude, y'all have no idea. That trumps all them other games. Y'all crazy. You think the character switching ain't the thing. Stop it. Stop it, my nigga. Y'all niggas is lazy and trifling. Watch TV. That's hard to do. Watch TV is kind of like, you gotta look at that shit. Yeah. That's gonna be with Michael, whoever, or Franklin. Frank Lord. I call that nigga Frank Lord. He the Lord of the hood, nigga. He Lord of the hood, nigga. He's the Lord of the hood. And that's what you got right now. So it's pretty much like I'm seeing it for what it is. And that's just that. Pretty much I'm just seeing it for what it is. So yeah, and take a swig of this. It's 9:20, right? I didn't mean to put that against the mic. I don't know, man. Get my water system in. I'm gonna dump this water. Yeah, I had to get some caffeine in me. I had up a bottle, kept my ass up. This is a little sip. You know, like I was saying before I say it again, I was talking about cults and stuff. You have it on YouTube. You had them back in the day. They was big back in 10 years ago. You had a lot, especially in the so-called conscious community. And I'm gonna talk about cults. Cults do damage and brainwash people. I'm gonna spend some time on talking about the experiences what I've seen in the workplace. People join these weird cults and in the days of YouTube. I'll do a vlog stream for y'all that probably tomorrow morning. I can't promise y'all anything. It could be the afternoon or the morning. Probably gonna be in the morning because I ain't really doing much. But I'll drop some content for y'all tomorrow because I feel like Friday's gonna be one of them days that we're gonna see what's what. So Friday is like I have my time, I do my thing, I have my rounds, and it's Friday. Friday's one of them days, and you got to do it. So I don't know how the night's gonna be because I might not be on this long. I'm just giving y'all the opportunity. If y'all want to come up, y'all can come up now, and I'll add y'all. And the gates are open over here because we can talk about various things where y'all want to talk about some bullshit, whatever. Because niggas ain't talking much. They just talking about this relationship shit. It's just like I figured, like I said last year, and then split off, and it became. But you got niggas falling apart, man, and I love this shit, man. This is beautiful, and we're seeing as we're seeing, but most people ain't caring. I stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. I stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. And I told you I was been on that tip. It's just I held back last year. I was going in doing my shit last year, doing my thing because there was certain people trying to use me, and I ain't got time for that shit, and I cut them off this year. And now we're gonna see what the winter and fall is gonna look like. It's gonna be very extremely surgical year, and I'm crushing it. I can't wait. Can't wait. So people just gonna be who they are, man. Like I've not really got frustrated with anything. I'm happy right now. I'm in a good place. Not worrying about nobody's bullshit. And I just keep pushing. I know what's going on the other side. All fossil, you always do. I don't care if it's black spaces or any other space or anybody else's space that got issues on YouTube. Anything on YouTube, I'm gonna find out, and even on Twitter and Instagram. That's why I got those two accounts so I can be an observer. Those are my observer accounts, like my Instagram and Twitter. Those are my observer. I don't broadcast them. I don't share them with nobody. I just observe. I get information that way, know what's going on, and just laying in the cut. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all with those accounts. Outside of that, I'm good. I don't really care for like that. People read too much in it. You know what I'm saying? But it's pretty much it. But I'll continue, and I'll step away from like a few minutes. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna throw this little water bottle away. So pretty much I'll be right back. All right, back at it again. Back at it again. I'm back. I'm back. I had to throw that motherfucker away. Let's see what's going on. You're not. I don't want to get into that. Shouts out to Ask Nathaniel though. He did a good job. So it's pretty much. Yeah, I thought what it was. Let's see what's on the comments. Devin's coming a long way. Devin's coming a long way. Yeah, man. Yeah, they got a nice little podcast. I like their little setup. Devin coming a long way after that Gilly shit. He's crushing heads, bro. You know, I've been watching them. I would say I watched them at the summer of 2019. Tell you how I got into Gilly and them, the $1 million worth of game. I've been listening to Gilly for years and years, and even his rap stuff. I've been watching they shit for like during the rap shit and the urban shit since I stopped doing content on YouTube. I would say like 2015 and the absent years. I've been over that side of that space and just observing the bullshit. I was doing Twitter and Instagram all the time. Around those years, I was in that realm. Also, I was on YouTube. I was in the cut, but I wasn't doing content. I lost interest in it because I was trying to find a job and expand my mind and shit. I was on that type of time. So I grew a little bit. I gained some more knowledge. I still had the same beliefs like I had 10 years ago. And I still hold on to them. I just know how to move different now. Because back then, I didn't trust that many people. I mean, I trusted people back then. I was too trusting probably the early years in my early ages in my 20s. And I stopped doing that shit since 10 years ago and prior. And then now, I've always trusted a few people, but not a lot. But then I got better in time, especially online. I had to cut a lot of motherfuckers off. And I had to do it just like I did this year. It's just a repeat of history. And like I said, I've never changed my stance. I just don't fuck with dumb people like that or impulsive motherfuckers that try to get over on me. That shit ain't gonna work. I don't listen to authority. I tell people that all the time. I'm just one of those people now, and I look at people side eyed, and that's why they ain't shit. They ain't prospering. That's how it is. If people don't like it, they can go fuck themselves. It's just what it is. I just found a lane that I had to take in, and it worked. And it's working for me right now. So, even though I don't get that many views, I don't really give a shit now because I'm looking at it for what it is. It's YouTube. People pick and choose who they want to. I just care about the playback numbers. That's it. Once the fall and winter comes, people gonna come through. I'll be talking about something totally different, and I stay on topic, and I just go on what it is. That panel shit is dead. Nobody wants to participate. They can participate on mine. That's it. But if I see some bullshit, you're out of there. Y'all fix your own fucking problems. I'm talking about something else. Shit y'all talking about is bullshit. And that's just the same thing that I seen time and time again. That's why niggas ain't shit on the internet. Like, y'all talk about the same dumbass shit no one cares about. Like, your God passed away, get over it. Y'all fucking failed. I'm starting liking these gold toed socks. I kind of like these. These are blue. I had a pair of black ones and those gray ones with the stripes on them. I kind of like these. I'm gonna break these in. Let's put them on comfortable on my feet. I could have been barefooted, but I said no. Nah, I'm get some socks in, and then I'm gonna wear these tomorrow. See how they do good on my boots or my brown khakis. On what shirt do I need to wear? What shirt do I need to wear? I don't know. I might go emerald. I might go emerald. No, no, no. I might go to with the russet color. My fault. I may go with the russet color. Yeah, the shirt. Yeah, so I can wear my other hat. Yeah, I won't switch another hat for y'all. Yeah, I'll switch another hat for y'all because yeah, I'm gonna get that Atlanta United shit on. It's a different type of hat. Y'all. Y'all familiar with it. So I got everything sold up, but it is what it is. Some people just gonna be like, hey, they're gonna be here, they just gonna check on what's going on. So I know people are just being petty and doing their things, but I respect it. And then you have whatever. Damn. Is it that? Oh, damn. Is that many? Okay, cool. Is it that many? Oh man, what's going on? For a minute. Looking what YouTube got. Okay. I was looking at my streamer deck, but people coming in. He said, "What up, Cuda?" He called me Cuda. Hey, what's going on, Jared? What's going on? And it's just pretty much it. Like I know this is like an hour and then 2 hours. I know people are gonna come through, whatever. Appreciate y'all coming through. And yeah, man. Yeah, I was watching Devin for years, man. When they had that split was crazy. Yeah, spell check. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. It happens. It happens to the best. I've done that several times on the cell phone, man. Oh my god, that shit is so annoying. But it's like, hey, you do what you got, and people just be like, all right, what's going on here? But I just don't understand that people expect me to just be crazy on panels and go bananas. I just don't really. Yeah, spell check error. Yeah, that happens to me every now and then. And it's just like, why? Why argue with a bunch of losers, man? Like, I clowned y'all ass on a vlog stream. A lot of people don't want to prove that. Like, I don't give a fuck what a weak nigga say. These niggas is hoes, man. They show their hand time and time again. And I'm just like, man, like, and they don't even do their own content. Like, they just want to be on panels all day, just be crying about the same old shit. And it's kind of funny that I stopped doing that shit, had some fallouts there and there. But I'm looking at it like, I'm okay with that. I know people don't fuck with me right now, and that's cool. Fuck them too. Just don't come back. Y'all will be replaced. I'll let you know that. If y'all on some bullshit, y'all will be replaced. And I don't even give a shit. Cause all it does is it helps me out. People ask me and I tell them if they want to get on the panel, if they have some gear or not, hey, get a heads up, whatever you want to talk to me. The link's there. I'm not gonna argue with you in the chat. You bring your ass up here. We'll get this particular account, Restream account, and we'll talk about it. And then we'll talk about it off air and tell you what I think of those individuals. See, I ain't gonna fake on here on the internet. I'm just gonna let you know that most people ain't shit. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Most of people be on some bullshit because they got other problems to deal with. I'm not the one, man. I'm not one of these channels that is gonna be the mantle of that. I've done that last year. I already know what that feels like. I already got a taste of that. It's just fuck niggas want to compete with you at the tail end. You get tired of that shit. Fuck them niggas. Once I have a different audience, don't worry. It's coming, but it's gonna take time, because I ain't worried about the summer, because the fall and winter, that's determines who's gonna come in and watch you. Then it becomes a thing. If I want to talk about some real political shit, what are y'all doing the next 10 to 15 years? See, the playback determines how I'm gonna be in it or not. I get double digits every now and then, but this is a summer because everybody was locked in for 2 years. So you got to understand, pandemic views is views, but they're still growing. But if they haven't caught up to my recent live streams, they got to play catch up because there's gonna be some days I'm gonna stop doing content streaming and just strictly do pre-records. It helps. It helps a lot when people don't understand that pre-recording is a good thing. It takes time, but it is a good thing. So I'm back. I'm back of doing what I've done. I'm not worried about people just getting mad about pre-records. I remember those pre-record days was a lot of fun. But you got individuals talking like That's the thing. But then you got this masculinity dude, like he's a clown, bro. Like that's a young man that's brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of niggas that be on some bullshit. You gotta understand, a lot of people are fucked out here because of the reset. The great reset does damage to people's minds. He said with a truism. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Melly got a talent show, man. She ain't bullshit. That's the next KS. I try to tell y'all. Black man said we have a problem. He said 12 hours ago, Black Manosphere talking about they have a problem with the government. Yeah, Charles saying that. Well, Charles, and you better tell him that. Red Dead Redemption 2 Blind. I haven't played the first one. I need to play the first one, then I'll play the second one. He said links in the description. Okay. It's on the 4th. What day's the 4th? What's happening to Tie City, man? He might push it back later or he's gonna. She's watching clown shit. Ain't nobody studying you, man. You over here tripping. I know she got more subscribers on the simp channel that she got. And then she got less like that. She's decent, but you ain't really doing much. Man, it's a lot of problems. People just got issues, bro. Yeah. She been on in 2011. Hell, I've been on YouTube longer than I've been on here since '07. This is technically my second channel. I'm just gonna let y'all know. This shit's wild. Woo. Damn. I got 5 people already. Cause normally I don't even get that many people in here. So it's usually because the summer it is what it is. Some people just don't want to hear you. And when I took that leave of absence, it is what it is. Because that absence of July and June, that's gonna be the norm. If I ever do live streams in the summer, it's not gonna be a lot. I'm gonna tell you that. I'll probably do see the spring of June is what I'm gonna start doing, and then I'll take a whole half month off and just cut it. Scar enhance, salute. And then the other half of July, I'm just not gonna do content. And I'll tell you, I'll come probably mid July on the tail end, and then come that way. And then August, I'm doing content because everybody's gonna be back to school. Because August is where you want to do content. Because August, I'll definitely do summer content. If I have to do it, it's gonna be in August. That's straight up, because if June and July is not those months that I don't want to do, and I take that long break, and I still post um, content. If I want to do after streams the whole 2 months, I can do that. I can do that, but I choose not to do after streams. That's only if I'm messing with another person's channel. And I was thinking about that. I said, I can take those summers off and don't do too much of summer content because I could drop pre-records. I'm gonna start doing it. I'll say most of June and July, I'm gonna have to start dropping pre-records, and then I'll come back and do live streams because I feel like people respect doing that more because the summer is very wide open. The fall is when people want to hear you on live streams and stuff like that. People in school, and then you start talking, people start listening to you more. So audiences matter to some degree. Sometimes it don't, but you got to appreciate what you have, man. Like I remember last year, I started getting people left and right, left and right, left and right. That's because they want to hear something different. They was trying to use what they can get and then try to expand so much. Then they have an issue with you beginning of a new year, and that usually happens. This I've seen this shit a lot of times. I've been on this thing for a long fucking time, so you can't tell me how sorry people are, especially niggas. You got to cut ties off, and it works. And I've learned lot since then. I learned a lot since then, especially last year, because live streaming for me last year, me coming back doing this shit, I enjoyed that. This year, I'm enjoying it very well. I love pre-recording now. I've really upgraded, and I'm just like saying, look, this is it. This is what I should have done the midst of my absence when I should have came back 2017. I would really been on fire. Oh, I really been, and I had a job too. Shit, I would have done this shit along, and I would have been up. I'd have been on had 4,000 or more, but something told me not to come back because I was doing real shit. I didn't think YouTube was much needed then because I didn't have a subject matter at the time because I was dealing with my own shit, dealing with society where we were gonna move forward. Because the Trump era was that bad. It was that bad for most people. Because I didn't vote for him the first two terms or the first one, then the second term he didn't win because he got destroyed. First term I didn't. I didn't vote at all. So you already know. I was a registered voter at the time, but I just didn't vote for his ass or neither one of them at all. By default, he became president his first term, but the other term, they weren't gonna give it to him. He said too much. He did damage and he did what he did. So me by not participating in that process when he came through, that's pretty much it. He said niggas is finished. I'm going to bounce back and forth off of that. Uh-huh. Yeah. For these fools. Hell yeah. Tie going in. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at it. Down, 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 down. That Frank Ocean song, some of it gets in my head. I remember some of that shit in 2018. His old shit. A lot of this shit ain't that impressive. He had a song called Crack Rock. And Kuda said, yeah, he's a man. He all right. Frank Ocean's all right. I remember Kuda said that last year. That motherfucker all right. He all right. That motherfucker all right. He's all right. He's on some bullshit though, but he all right. He ain't nothing special. He's like in my top 15. I'll say it like that. Yeah, they are finished, man. They've been finished. I was saying that last year. But yeah, man, yeah, Todd City called niggas finished. And they've been finished forever. They've been finished. But see, you know, and I'm glad I'm streaming right now because, because we're gonna get in that 2 hour threshold. I'm gonna still talk if people want to come through because I can cut it off around 3 hours if I want to. Because, it's 10 something. It's 9 something right now because it's 9. I just want to see who wants to hit it or not. But if not, I can end it around the 2 hour 30 mark or more because I got things to do. So I ain't gonna hold nobody's time. I gotta see first because I can talk to y'all in the chat too. But I'm just saying, I just put the link if y'all want the conversation. We can talk about something totally different. And because I already know about the Brittany Grinder. We want to talk about that. That's fine because her being an athlete, that's going to change a lot of WNBA's perspective. I'm mark my words about 2024. They're going to get a boost in funding and they're going to get protection by the NBA. So they're going to be protected. And here's the thing: they're going to create a somewhat of a minor league for women as well. If they can't go, if their season ended, they're going to create a minor league for them. Or the ones that was in the pros have an option. But that overseas shit is dead. That incident with her catching with that hash, she gonna be reformed after this. Watch. And this is gonna be the test of these other countries. They're gonna feel that pressure. And it's like, oh shit, we got one of the Americans, the Americans in the building. So it's pretty much like she's in it for a rude awakening. So you understand what's going on, right? And that's the shit that y'all got to deal with. So I'm not surprised what's going to happen in the long run. So when you understand that this stuff is going to happen, it's going to happen sooner or later. And one thing about me, I'm just going to be real brief on it. She was going to go down, but she ain't going to last long. So the league is going to be in a big change. So be prepared for that. That's how big the league is going to be. So be prepared for the rude awakening. And that's the thing that you got to see and then from now on. I just don't see people just going down real easy like that. I just don't. And that's the thing about me. I'm just like, hey, because one thing I can say about people like that and athletes like that, it's going to be a daunting task, man. Like you got to change your air of your ways. So I said, and I said before, I say it again. This is the type of stuff that you see all the time, and her situation is just like, okay, we here, and then we expected more and more or less, and they just gonna counter like that. But that's the split. That's the split. But I don't really do that much content like to speak on women like that. I really don't, because the only time I did was to Brittany Grinder because she's an athlete. That's another reason why I'm saying this. Bill Russell's death is traumatic and stuff like that. Rest in peace to the great legend. And it just shows you that this stuff happens all the time. But he was a legend. I think my dad told me something. He went to MTSU years ago. I think in '73. I think he was like a sophomore that year. He told me Bill Russell with the public speaking, they had a guest public speaker in the school, like they all colleges do. But he came in there and he met him. I said, "Oh, okay, cool." And when he told me that, I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." It was his 50th anniversary of his college. Try to pay for your college. You know how they do. Like once you're alumni, you got to pay for the support of your schools. So it's like I'm glad I didn't go to no 4-year university deal with that shit. But some people did. I didn't. So yeah, I was on the campus as a volunteer, but I wasn't college. I supported him a long time. So yeah, yeah. I don't think it's human trafficking. I think it's more of a players going overseas. The WNBA women, what the is talking about, they are gonna shut that shit down and make them, and they're gonna start a minor league for them instead of the men. The men, they already got a minor league coming. This is going to be the same women. See, this situation is going to actually help them even more and get funding out of it. Key word is funding. You're just going to have to understand that most people are not going to subscribe to everything. So we got to be mindful of that. And that's just how it is. Let me turn the noise cancellation off my thing because I don't want it to leak into my shit. Yeah, because you got some things leak into your shit, and they can sense that. I don't know if YouTube is on some bullshit or they just love fucking with me. So, I got my hoodie on, so I'm acting crazy because I know it's warm outside because I'm trying to keep from itching and scratching, because I'm about to be on that relaxation and be good for a minute. So if no one wants to come up, that's fine. I'll kill it about 2 hours. It may not be 30 minutes. I'll say like 15 minutes or something like that because I feel like some people are not going to come up and speak because they probably busy. But we're gonna get this hour in. We're gonna get this hour in because we got time. When 2 hours go in, I'll go a little bit longer. I just dropped the link if someone wants to participate or whatever because we could talk about different things. But I'm not into talking about no real estate. I just want to talk about this because that's going to determine how people move forward. 2024 is approaching us. See, I always talk about politics in this right perspective, but I keep it in a fair way. I try not to be biased to one side and all that. It's stupid. It's not content. You just a target and you want to be like a terrorist. Like no one wants to hear that shit. Long term, that shit don't work. You're gonna have to look at and reevaluate y'all's thinking because that shit ain't gonna work long term. The shit that y'all talking about, that shit is bullshit, bro. That shit is bullshit. And I know it's bullshit. And it's utterly bullshit when people talk about the right and left. I'm gonna talk about that on a stream, and then I'm gonna talk about the cults and shit like that. I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. And I'm gonna make a stream about it, and I'm gonna go in because it's gonna be one of those streams that y'all need to hear and listen, and I'm gonna start crushing shit. And that's just what it is. I speak my mind when I'm doing vlog streams outside, outside the backyard. So it don't really, everybody say, you're in your backyard. Like, oh, so what? I'm doing content. I can do it in the park and it won't make a lick of difference. I ain't trying to impress nobody. I ain't trying to flex like that. You niggas is hoes, bro. Y'all can't do what I do. Yeah, yeah. Most people, it usually is. I read a lot. That's the thing. I didn't go no 4 years. But I did volunteer to help some people in the college and Emory University. I got some insight, I got information. So I always had a library and books. And you can go back to my old videos. I used to be that knowledgeable. I was destroying college kids for breakfast, man, and debates and things like that. I researched, I read, I did all that. I had a chance to go years ago after my high school, but since I didn't score high on the ACT, it didn't really fucking matter. And it's culturally biased. So, but I was into sports at the time. That's a whole nother life that I was in. So it's pretty much what you see was what you get now. See, now I'm more into this modern political shit because college ain't really worth that. You're just gonna be in debt for the rest of your life. The college debt will get you. That's why I laugh at people when they talk about college, man. Y'all in debt, man. Y'all broke. That's why these hoes is winning and they laughing at y'all ass left and right. And that's a fucked up thing. That I'm glad I didn't go because that's one of the biggest investments not to go. Because if you go, you're going to end up being broke regardless. And then you could be stuck in a financial office with some auditor trying to tell you, look, you spend this, and you done fucked up, and the accountant pull you to the side, you done fucked up, and send you to the auditor, he would monitor your shit, and you didn't do the right thing. That's the shit that I don't understand. But I understand people went to 4 year schools. I respect the ones that did something with their education and actually did politics and actually helped people. Those are the select few I will support. But the rest of them, fuck no. They're just bots. They're mindless bots. And then you see them on YouTube being failed motherfuckers. Certification and experience, yeah, same here. Same here. And that's just what it is. And I analyze shit. I've been doing this for years and years of experience, and I've been battle tested, and I'll always learn new information in time at this age. And prior to that, when I was younger, I was been doing it. I've been on this tip for a long, long time. You can watch my old shit, and to now, I've been the same. The difference is I put it in a platform in a live stream like this. I can pull links out if I feel like reading. If you give me something, I'll look it up, do the research, analyze it a little bit, do more research on it, and then just keep talking about it. And then I wear it out, and that's it. That's what my Wednesday content is based off on. So I stayed in that lane, and then I go beyond. So I go those high, powerful conversations. It ain't easy, but that's more in the field that I'm in. So I stay with those. That's the reason why I've been on panels and I've proven I hung with the so-called best in the modern day 2.0 or modern day manosphere. I've proven that. And I crush niggas every time. I didn't fall for their bullshit. I just allowed them run their mouths. Even on my shit. Them days is over. Like, I've done it. Now I'm upgraded and I'm crushing niggas and I'm doing what I'm doing. So yeah, a lot of people say I ain't crushing. No, nigga, I've been crushing with content. I don't need to argue with you to prove that, nigga. Y'all niggas is inconsistent. The consistency matters to me. Long as I schedule a stream, I'm gonna do something with it and just move on. Forget about weak niggas that want to use me as bait, and I ain't got time for that. I already know what it is, man. Like, it's put up or shut up time. People just gonna hate the content creator. They just gonna hate the guy that have 1,000 views to help somebody. I share everybody's shit. I did it. I take all the bullets. None of you niggas ain't gonna take the bullets with me. So go fuck yourself. And I know people don't owe me a damn thing. So fuck you and fuck your opinion. Cause bitch niggas like you and everybody else ain't gonna do shit about it. You're just a whole ass nigga like everybody else. You're no different. So fuck your viewpoints, fuck your beliefs, and fuck everybody else. That's why I'm standing over here, nigga. Cause y'all hoes in real life. Y'all can't do shit what I do, nigga. It's a lot of people I've helped off this shit to stay away from bitch niggas like y'all. And these weak, pathetic spaces that you call the manosphere and things. Y'all hoes, bro. That's all y'all. Y'all act like a bunch of hoes that I seen on Twitter and Instagram, and they laughing how pathetic y'all sound when y'all come to their little fucking platforms, which they already conquested. You niggas ain't gonna do shit over there. Y'all still cowards. You ain't gonna do shit. I've been saying it the longest. I'm gonna keep saying on vlogs, y'all some bitch ass niggas. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. It's been like this forever, man. Like, I've been peeping this shit 10 years and prior, and it's not changed. Only thing's changed is probably certain language what we're using now. But you niggas nowadays, y'all been cowards. So I ain't got nothing to prove to you weak motherfuckers anyway. So fuck y'all's approval. I don't do a stream about that and say fuck y'all's approval. I don't need nobody's approval. They can go fuck themselves or leave this channel. I'm not on that type of bullshit to argue with niggas. Like, if you don't like it, get the fuck out of here. I don't need you. I need real people that's gonna converse with me. We can talk about some things and give a solution. I fall back, and that's it. And I go on something else, and I talk about another topic. That's how I get down, especially on the internet. But in person, you will be actually doing things. So it's a process on my end. So I'm working on my end first, and then before I help y'all. That's how I do, man. Like, I've done it, and it works. But you got people just rushing and being impulsive a lot. There's also want to be crazy a lot. I don't get mad anymore. I just get even like niggas is fake, and I know, and I'm gonna crush them with their own shit. And that's what you do. That's what screenshots for. Next time, I'll give y'all some screenshots. I'll be on the hunt tomorrow. I'm not gonna be on the hunt tonight because I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to get this shit off me and things like that. So pretty much niggas is gonna be who they are. Like, I seen this time and time again. 10 years ago, I dealt with the same shit, and it's a repeat of history again. So I'm not really mad at this point. I'm really laughing inside because how fake niggas is. And yes, Wacky asked me about that little clip I did. That was against any nigga. That ain't just them niggas over there. That's any nigga on this platform. Y'all hoes to me in real life until y'all prove something to me. Y'all prove something to me. I don't prove shit to y'all. That's why I say fuck all of y'all and fuck everybody else. And I stand on this shit, bro. Like, no disrespect, but it is what it is. I stand on my disrespect if I have to. I'm saying fuck you, according. I'll throw a subliminal shot and then I'll give you a name that said I take your name away and insult you with it. That's how I do in person. That's how I do it. And then these hands will come right with it. Cause I got bad intentions. I ain't soft like these whole ass niggas on the internet. So don't get it confused over here, nigga. Y'all niggas is hoes. You old motherfuckers need to grow the fuck up and get your life right. Play with your goddamn kids or something. Get off the goddamn internet or YouTube or whatever. Because you niggas is cowards, bro. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all just want to woog and act like bitches all day. And this is why I don't respect half you niggas on the internet. Like, most of y'all hoes in real life. And I've seen it time and time, and even off air too. So don't get me started. Y'all fakest motherfuckers in the world. Cause I've been peeping for a long time. I've been holding stuff back since last year and this year. I'm airing niggas out if they want to try me. I ain't playing no more. The gloves are off. That's why I do screenshots. I ain't gonna review the ones I was once cool with. I'm not gonna do them like that. If they dare me to do something, I'll shut them up real quick. That's why they quiet. So I ain't gonna do them like that. They ain't gonna do me like that. So I'm just gonna keep it Keep my space. Them niggas ain't gonna say shit to me. It's just like everybody else because I treat everybody else the same. I'm sorry, that's just who I am. I'm not gonna change who I am, and niggas need to get over it. I've done this before, bro. Like this shit is not new. You niggas is nobodies, bro. Prove to me if y'all gonna do something. And I'm not worrying about it. I'm just speaking my mind. That's any nigga that wants to deal with me off air and on air or whatever. Y'all niggas is fake. Y'all gotta prove something to me first. And then I'll think about it. I don't do all that bullshit. I tried that shit. Not again. Never again. You're gonna learn that fucking lesson. Y'all gonna learn when I drop way more content and I'll forget about y'all ass. I'll forget about y'all right now. That shit's dead. It's dead over here right now. As we speak on Thursday Thrills, I'll say 25. This shit's dead. After that, on to the next motherfuckers. But it is what it is. Like a lot of people, they just think they can walk all over you. That shit don't work on me, bro. Especially on this channel, on my platform over here. Y'all got your own platforms to talk on, speak on. Y'all do what y'all do what y'all will, but I'm not gonna be watching that bullshit. I'm not. I just want someone to challenge me on my shit, and that's it. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck at this point because I realize people are gonna be fake regardless of what you say to them or whatever. And the link's there. Like if you have an issue, we'll end this shit now and talk off air, and that's it. And then I won't start another stream, and that's it. And then I'll explain what happened Friday. I ain't gonna get into details what we talked about. If they ask, I'll mention it brief, and here's what I would do. I'm not going to mention the conversation. I'll be like, yeah, we said such and such, but I stand on what I stand on, and then moved on, and then I'll talk about something else. And most niggas get mad when I do that. When I throw subliminal shots at certain individuals, they get mad. They say, you always doing this, yeah, trying to run off someone paying like a little bitch, and you 40 plus years old, acting like hoes, man. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. The court jester called y'all hoes, but and he's somewhat right, but he's a hoe too. He's speaking for his damn self. I'm just letting it out right now. I don't give a fuck anymore. Like I already knew what was coming. And when people show their hand, fuck everybody else. And I'm glad I'm the righteous villain. My own right. I don't need no group to recall that. Y'all niggas is fake, bro. Been fake. And I've been peeping this shit for a long time. And it's not just those clowns. It's all these niggas on the internet. These niggas been fake for years, bro. Like I study niggas for what they are, bro. Like I start looking at shit for what it is. And I see problems every time. And yeah, I throw a subliminal. If anyone's listening on the play, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and fuck anybody else. I'm on that type of time, bro. Like it's just you got niggas get mad at me over some dumb shit, but they're the fakest ones in real life. Trust me, and nobody fucks with them. And if you notice, it's something they did, not what I did. I get blamed for shit all the time, and it's bullshit and it's lies. It's because you got bitch ass people that ain't real them damn selves. I talk less to people nowadays. I'm saying fuck all of you on the internet and in person. It is what it is. Like it's just I ain't got nobody like that. Ever since I've been to Georgia, I always had problems with weak motherfuckers. I'm in a shark in a small goddamn pond. That's basically what it feels like. That's how I feel every day. And then and rage is there. Hidden rage is there. But I learned to manage it by not showing it and just move forward, because I'm just trying to survive through this shit. The rest is just bullshit. Like you got a bunch of bullshit on the internet. You got bullshit offline because you niggas ain't really about that. I'm just throwing that challenge out there. Y'all niggas ain't really about that. I wish y'all would because y'all niggas ain't shit. You never gonna be shit. And it is what it is. Don't tell me how to do my content. Go do yours, nigga. That's the challenge I won't say all this year. All you niggas do real content or shut the fuck up and leave me be. Cause I ain't got time to hear about nobody's bullshit, their pathetic problems. Go fuck yourself and go do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause it's just a small rant through this stream. I have to say it because niggas get it confused what I'm saying. Like, no, I just don't fuck with you on that tip. We ain't even close. We ain't even met. So fuck them niggas, man. They're just like anybody else. And if people ask me about those old streams, I don't give a fuck about them niggas. That's if I have those niggas on my platform, that's fine. They're always welcome. But then they get replaced. I replace people, dude. That's what I do. I've done this shit years and years ago. I did this shit 10 years ago with a certain nigga who I was cool with, cut his bitch ass off, and then I attacked him in the comments section. That was years ago before they had live streams. I went in, bro. I don't care about this shit. I'm just doing it just to get content off the ground, and especially some views, and that's it. And no one really cares because 5 to 10 years from now, people are gonna be watching this if this shit is still around. Because I don't think YouTube's gonna be around. But if YouTube is still around, people gonna watch, and they're gonna be like, "What's this nigga talking about?" And then they know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, I throw subliminal shots at certain individuals. They shall not be named. It is what it is. So I'm just gonna leave it be and just treat it as it is because I don't want to go there. I got the truth on my side. They ain't got shit. They got but lies and bullshit and lying on the nigga over here. I ain't got time for that. They fake motherfuckers lie all the time. I don't acknowledge them. People ask me, I say fuck all them niggas. Period. They're on the list with 3 syllables. Y'all know who I'm talking about, and bitch ass Finelli, the main motherfucker I cannot stand. It's the same shit, bro. Like I trolled them. Let me tell you something. I trolled those 2 clown niggas automatically. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I don't care if y'all cool with them. I troll them niggas. Fuck them niggas. Efficiently. But the other niggas, I don't care about trolling them. They're a waste of time. And fuck Mal Man, aka Angry Man. So, or should I say Mal Fuck nigga? I don't start calling him Mal Fuck nigga. I don't change his name. Mal Fuck nigga is a nobody with a beard. Little fucking clown that he is. He the same nigga that y'all have beef with, but y'all worship him off the shit. Like, come on, man, get a life, bro. When I say fuck that nigga, I say fuck that nigga for real, for real. He didn't like my ass last year because I used to troll him over at oh boy, which I call 3 syllables. Now, it just shows you why niggas don't like my ass because it's competition. When you start live streaming, I didn't know this until last year. It was competition. You got impulsive niggas trying to take my views and shit. I didn't like that shit. I let it slide because I'm a selfless person. When you get to know me very well, but when you do me wrong, I'm gonna do you dirty. That's how I get down. I'm so tired of that shit, bro. Like, it's not even a goddamn competition. Everybody's getting their shit off, and that's cool, and they want to compete with you. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like that shit gets annoying after a while. I was cool with it all last year, but then in the beginning of this year, I'm just like, man, nigga, y'all need to get y'all minds right, bro. That's why I don't understand niggas being fake on here. Like I've been peeping. They've been fake the whole time for 2 years ago when I start coming back in these type of content, this newer type of content. And I said, how many fake motherfuckers on YouTube that's been on it, right? It's just killing me to see that you got that on YouTube. How can this be the real world and they fake is always, bro? I don't understand people. Like, if you're gonna be fake, say it up from the first time. I'm just not in a point of getting angry anymore. It's just like you niggas been fake in the beginning. Like y'all gotta ask yourself, why support niggas like that? I'm just saying, like, just be real. Why y'all supporting niggas, especially that have a beard and some shades on like a fucking clown? And y'all used to be cool with them back in the day. Why fuck with them niggas? That's all I'm saying. Why fuck with them niggas? Because all that does is make y'all look stupid. I'm not dissing nobody. I'm just telling it like it is. Y'all fake for co-signing that shit. And that's just let me know about y'all. personally. And it's no hate. It's just I'm just tired of the bullshit. Like just be upfront with it in the beginning. Like don't try to play this nice guy shit, wavy hands and all that. I ain't with all that shit, bro. I'm not one of these dudes on the internet like that. No, I'm actually a solid person. Yeah, I show realness every now and then. I just don't broadcast it like I normally do because you got niggas get mad at you over some little bitty shit, but don't confront you. And you got an open platform like Sundays from through Thursdays. And it is what it is. So, and that's just what it is. Damn, damn. Ooh, something done happened there. I done pissed somebody off. I done pissed somebody off. Let's see what's going on here. I done pissed somebody off. I done pissed somebody off. I done pissed somebody off. Let me see something real quick. I done pissed somebody off. I done pissed somebody off. I done pissed somebody off. I just want to see something real quick. Y'all bear with me. Okay. Thought so. Yeah, I must have pissed somebody off. Or some side, that's YouTube fucking with me. I was looking at that. I said, wait a minute, wait a minute. I know they tired of me already, so yeah. But I had to say that, man. Like I had to say that. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, that's YouTube fucking with me and shit. Yeah. I ain't gonna mention it, but that happens before. Some people you got trolls, and it could be bot accounts. They trying to make sure shit is right. So enough of that. Enough of that little small rant that I had, or decent rant. I was just trying to get some viewage on that. But yeah, man, like niggas is going crazy, but people can still watch me. That's cool. And I respect it. I stand on who I stand on as always. And because I don't do that clandestine shit no more. Like them days is over. I used to do that 10 years ago prior and not again. And I'm learning. I'm learning that live streams and podcasting is competition. And I'm starting to learn it more and more until you build your audience. I ain't worried about this channel. This channel's fine. If I create another one, it's gonna be sports and tech. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If I ever decide, but I don't know about YouTube. YouTube may not last. Just gonna tell you right now because I'm not worried about anything at this point. Because this could be YouTube. Because I probably got a lot of bot trolls subscribed to me for no reason. Because that's what you got to look at. Yeah, yeah. Somebody done got mad and got tired of my black ass, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. But that's okay. I'm used to it. I'm used to the hate and all that stuff. But people come through and they see what they see. But like I said before, I said again, people gonna come and go and they get replaced all the time. But you got niggas getting mad over some small shit. Like I don't understand the fact that I see some bullshit. It's automatic, man. Like I really look at it like, okay, and I'm glad I came back to raise some hell. Raise some hell. But you have to, especially on YouTube, because I don't feel the way that most people feel. Now I threw shots at the two main individuals I just called three syllables and Fitnelli. That goes back to, I'll say one goes back to last year and the other one goes back to 2020. And it was the start of the end of 2020, and then the fallout was coming. They got mad. I'll tell you a secret. They got mad because I sided with DJ Cuda on certain things. Now, do I agree on everything Cuda says? Hell no. Like he's a music guy. He talks about his stuff, and I respect that. That's his content. It's entertaining. It's cool. He does the music, and I respect that. Shouts out to Kuda again. He's always welcome. But I'm just saying, at the time, you call yourself conservative, but want to be hypocrisy trying to kill everybody. Dude, you're a clown, man. You used to call yourself Iman Hotep or whatever shit. But I ain't gonna get into that because nigga, you'll be aired out like a biscuit, bro. Like don't play with me. You just like the rest of these niggas, man. Like long time ago and now, you niggas ain't gonna do shit. Y'all talk, do it or shut the fuck up and step aside. That's all I'm saying. But you niggas, the only nigga I respect is Black Pride. At least he do something to you. He let you know about it. He used to be a cop. He used to do shit. Niggas are so goddamn forgetful that I see this shit. They forget that shit. This shit matters sometimes. So I'm glad. I'm speaking on this, and I'm glad this is Thursday's Drills because it's similar to Sunday Madness. This is like a preview of what Sunday Madness is gonna be because I'm gonna be this fiery for now on Sunday Madness. I'm gonna come in here, splatter my shit, and just be on my shit, and that's it. So yeah, and I got the gear and everything to back up what I'm saying. So if y'all want to compete, let's compete. If y'all want to compete with a podcast, we can do that. It's not about flexing, it's about competing and getting your shit out. You know, people pick and choose and they'll watch the replay and whatever. And those could have been trolls subscribe to me. We don't know. We don't know. And I respect it. I mean, I got my trusty uh the Sunday microphone right here in my hand. I'm like, okay. I love this thing too. That thing gives me waters, even though that's a lot of bleed, but I gotta check if these headphones gonna come in and I'll be ready to go. Got my trusty stand and normally Thursdays I don't usually use a stand, so y'all really don't want to mess with me. A lot of people trying to say, "Oh, he sounds delayed in some of his streams." That's what they probably saying. But yeah, man, it's cool. What's going on, Commandante Lou? Salute, salute. Yeah, they always mad. Yeah, they be on some bullshit, bro. Like that shit is always something. But see, ever since I've been on these live streams and I study niggas for what they were, niggas is clowns, bro. Like I see this shit, but I don't get mad about it anymore now this year. Cause last year I used to be on that little semi rage and going against the grain, chin checking these niggas online and then especially offline. If niggas try me, it's over. I always do that. And niggas is just like, why, bro? Like, why are y'all on that type of tip? Now, I'm cool with it, but niggas, they just be on some bullshit, bro. And I just don't really care because since I've upgraded, man, niggas is getting the most. I said, man, he talk about this and that. That nigga over here acting crazy. That nigga over here acting crazy. But it's pretty much like I just don't stop when people don't even try to talk to me like normally. So I stopped done giving a fuck what they think. You know what I'm saying? Like I pretty much keep it a buck with y'all. Like especially when I was talking about that Brittany Grinder incident and her getting 9 years and she gonna be let go because Biden's gonna protect these females. I ain't gonna call them hoes, but you already know they're the other way too. 95% of the time, y'all just gotta understand something. They're gonna be protected. Y'all act like this ain't the norm. This will be the norm for the rest of the next 5 to 10 years for now. Because see, 2024 is the beginning. It's the beginning. It all started in 2022 when it got rid of Roe versus Wade, but we ain't gonna get into that. I talked about that Sunday Madness number 30. Y'all can go check that stream out. Talked a little bit about it, and I was gonna talk about it. And then something told me that this is going to be a continuation thing. You already see it in movies and video games. Now they've been doing it in movies for years, but video games, look at Grand Theft Auto 6, for example. That's going to be some political content I will cover for y'all. If I see any changes, they got away from the original stuff they got from 5 to all the way to number 1, that lets me know the world's changing. Satire jokes are going to be watered down. That's all they're going to be. You got to understand, you got Will Smith apologizing like he should, because he should apologize, because he knew he done fucked up, because they grabbed his head after the slap. After he got the award, they said, you know, he done fucked up. After he got his award, they grabbed his head. He said, you know, you done fucked up, right? You know, you done fucked up, right? They was fucking with his head. He said, oh shit. And then he knew he was going to get banned. Yeah, they was trying to get him off the stage before that slap happened. He was laughing at that weak ass joke, whatever. A lot of people try to say, this is white. Fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all niggas don't care about that whole ass Jada. Her narcissistic ass. She ain't shit. Will acts like a bitch all the time. He got what he got. This is what it is. Chris Rock, I know people don't like his that. I get it. He does this. Who cares? He's a big time comedian. He's controlled by the top. He's a puppet to them. You fuck with they puppet, you gonna get got. It's just what it is. Like, you niggas need to get over that. Y'all nobodies, bro. Y'all ain't fuck with them niggas like that. They don't fuck with y'all like that. Y'all fucking rats and roaches to them. They give two shits about that. And I'm gonna tell the young people, if you sell out to that type of society and cults, we're gonna talk about this tomorrow about cults and stuff. There's no way out. You're there forever, or you die out, or you suffer the consequences of dealing with them. That's what it is. It's like, why bother join those cults? You know what I'm saying, in the first place? But people want to pique their interest and get brainwashed, and that's their thing. They have a mind of their own, and they're gonna do what they do. Why would anybody give up their cults and they're stuck and entrenched in it? You can't save everybody. I don't use a word in the Epsilon program in that video game GTA 5. What's that stupid word they always say? Unsavables. That's a hell of a word. That is a hard, bone crushing word. Unsavables. I might I might do a stream. It's petty, but it's gonna be like I ain't gonna tell you what it is. Y'all get the picture. Y'all get the picture. It's like, it's similar to what I'm gonna say about unsavables, but we're gonna speak on that and a lot of things too. And I already got a perfect name for it too, so I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all. You know, y'all just gonna wait till it drops tomorrow morning or whatever. But yeah, man, because I pinned the shit. Y'all want to see what it is, so it looks like no one's not coming up. I'm just gonna wait till like it gets to the 10-minute mark, and I won't cut it, because I appreciate everybody coming through. Like, because I got quite some views up in here, so it's not much. Shouts out to Tampa. Salute, man. Always support Degenerate, Enhanced Utility. Of course, Commandante Lou. Long time no see, man. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute. So people's in and out, because that's the thing when people are in and out like that. Oh yeah, I've been chilling and just keeping my mind focused on the real shit. So if y'all was wondering, I'm just like, I took a break for watching the news, because they're gonna be talking about that war all the time, fucking with your head and this and that. It's just like, I ain't got time to be talking about it. I want to talk about something else, talking about little video games and the politics and that, the modern day community shit, and see what affects everybody long term. How y'all gonna speak on here online? Now the LBM Coliseum is always lit. I'm always in the crowd watching. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and then I'm gonna get y'all some shots probably in the afternoon. So I'll be on the prowl. But y'all gonna know. Y'all gonna know the truth. It is what it is, nigga. Yeah. So with that, it's been real. Another 2 hours in the books. I want to go 3 hours, but I'm busy with something. So I'll catch y'all next time tomorrow morning. So with that, I'm gonna say peace and shalom, and I'm